We are on to the final of 3 NECA boxes that I got in the mail recently. Last time we opened up Grammy April. Today, I believe we are opening up Shadow that comes with a motorcycle. I don't think her name is Shadow. I think it's something else Jones, Casey Jones's daughter. Casey Jones's daughter was Shadow in the Mirage comic books. I don't really read The Last Ronin, or at least I haven't caught up on it in a while, so Casey Marie Jones, I apologize. This is an interesting figure because it comes with a motorcycle. They did a Casey Jones movie figure recently that came with the motorcycle. It was a dirt bike. I think it was the same one that John Connor came with, which was a little weird because that did not happen in the movie at all. I believe she actually does ride a motorcycle in the comic books. Again, haven't read it, and I will get around to it eventually. I like the artwork on the front. I think it's pretty cool. There's no way to open the box and actually see the motorcycle. I don't know if this is going to be sold in stores or not. It was available through the NECA website. I think it might even still be available. And I know they're doing a couple other figures of her as well. And just on the picture on the back of the box, it looks like the Last Ronin Mikey could also ride the motorcycle too. So if you wanted to, it has dual purposes. But let's pop it open and take a look. I don't normally associate NECA with making vehicles. It's not really something that they do too often. They did do the turtle van. Geez, I think they were gonna do a DeLorean for Back to the Future, but I don't know if they ever got around to that, now that I think about it. All right, so here she is in the box here. It looks like she comes with all kinds of accessories and things like that. There's a bag back here. I think this is a trench coat for her. It looks like it's made out of that like pleather material. And it looks like she only has one little thing holding her in. So, just like the April, I only have to cut one tie, which is awesome. So right on the box, she kind of looks like a Robin, you know, from Batman, which I don't know, that might have been intentional. I know Eastman's obviously a big fan of like Dark Knight Returns and stuff like that. Frank Miller works, things of that nature. So her arms move pretty good right out of the box. She's got good hip movement. Oh, some paint chipped off of her there, no big deal. She can move her, oh, I thought that was a split for you to be able to move like up here, but it's just her boot, so. But her legs move pretty good. Oh, this one's kind of stiff though. I'm not gonna mess with that because I feel like if I pressure it too much, it's gonna snap. Her ankle's in a weird spot. Let's see if she can even stand. Oh, she stands good right out of the box. That's good. She's got that. That's not PG-13. She comes with a couple of different heads. Firstly, we have one that's wearing like a bandana, and then we have another one where, to be honest with you, she kind of looks like Harley Quinn. I don't know what's up with that. She comes with a couple of accessories here. She's got 2, what I believe are tonfas, kind of bringing in that Batman reference again. She's got a scythe, a hand sickle. There's this little tube thing, got a clip on it. I think it's supposed to be a grenade or something. There's a stand, which I believe is for the motorcycle. And she comes with a couple of different hands. So she starts off with the regular fists. She's got, these are the hands, I believe, for holding the weapons. These are the holding out hands. Pretty standard as far as the hands are concerned. Let's get the motorcycle out and take a look at that. So overall, not too bad, honestly. The tires actually move, surprisingly. They're really stiff, but they move. At least the back one does, I don't know. The front tire moves as well. Okay. Well, moves a little bit. But I mean, do you really need to move the tire? I mean, unless you're actually gonna play with it, which, you know, maybe you let your kids play with your NECA toys. I certainly don't, but that's just me. So you can move this around a little bit. I'm guessing it doesn't really stand super great on its own. It looks like it has a kickstand, so you can kickstand it out if you want, or you can put this on the bottom and hold it up that way. This might be the way to do it, honestly, because you get a little bit more range of movement on what you can do with it. Make it look like they're doing a wheelie, stuff like that. Let's see how she sits on the bike. Ooh, hear that sound? That's fresh plastic. Oh, that's right. She's got the rigid, stiff knee. So maybe we won't put her on the bike, but maybe her dad can go sit on the bike. I think his legs are a little more, yeah, there you go, a little more malleable. He's an Akira fan. So this ball thing, I don't know if it's supposed to snap in. It looks like he just sits on top of it. So yeah, it holds the weight okay. I was kind of worried it would get a little wibbly wobbly. Depending on the position, it might fall over. You just gotta be careful. And I think if you put out the kickstand, you can kind of make it work, but And that works okay, but it's leaning, so you probably want to use this if you're going to actually have somebody on the motorcycle. I personally don't have room for that in my case, so I don't even know what I'm going to do with this motorcycle. I mainly just got it because I pick up all the NECA figures. That's kind of my thing, at least the Ninja Turtle stuff. And I thought she was actually pretty cool looking. Again, I haven't read Last Ronin, the regular book, in such a long time, and I never read Lost Years. So, oh, I forgot we have the trench coat to look at too. Let's take a look at that. Some soft goods. It's got like a hood attached to it as well. Putting jackets on figures is always a pain. Anyone else have trouble with that? Or is it just me? I feel like there's just no good way to do it. Maybe you got to do both the arms at the same time. That's the secret. Let's try that. So if you're like me and you struggle, just do both arms at the same time. And so the trench coat's kind of neat. I wish there was a wire in it so that way you could actually control it a little bit better. It just kind of does whatever it wants, but it looks cool. It does have a hook on it so you can close it. Shredder has something similar to this on his cape. There we go. I don't really think you need the hook, but if you want it, it's there. And you can kind of put the hood down, but doesn't really stay down super great. This is made out of a similar material. It actually might even be the same material as April's trench coat, or whatever you want to call it, from the movie figure that they did a while back. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was like 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool figure. I like all the different heads that it comes with. I like the leather jacket. The bike is pretty neat. Mine, unfortunately, has this weird little paint blemish there, but outside of that, it's cool looking. It matches the artwork. So if you're interested in picking this one up, I think it might still be available on the NECA store. And I have no idea if it's going to go to Target or any of the other retailers, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. I don't recall them saying it was a NECA store exclusive like the Shredder's Throne was, for example. So if you're interested in it, you could still probably pick it up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Did you pick up the Casey Marie motorcycle Last Ronin figure? If you did, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time.